Well, something a little strange going on. The gate's closed, but it doesn't look like, I don't think y'all can see it unless you look at that. Look at that right there. That's that pool ladder that came with the pool that I leaned up against that tree. Oh my gosh, and look at that. God. There, yep. That's my digging in my mulch culprit. Get down. Get out there at the chickens. Go, Mama. Go. Go. So, let me get back on track. I was gonna just do a little bit of how my evening is out here when I come out. But I was expecting that gate, that side of the gate to be open and to have to call her in. And I was just fixing to say how at some point she'll be old enough to realize it's starting to get dark. Let me get on up there to the house. But here she is. Because like yesterday evening when I come out to call her, that gate was wide open. But she was out there by the goat house bellowing. And I had to call her over to the gate. Praise God, she ran faster than the goats and I was able to shut the gate right behind her. But I'm just wondering, I'm going to walk out there right now, although she's going to want feed. So let me, hold on one second. I'm just going to put y'all right here. You're not really looking at anything. But I need to get the, I need to get the, I have an egg in there. Take this feed out to her and I'll put it in her trough, and then I'm gonna feed the goats. The thing is, the door, I have 803, the door to the chickens should be shutting pretty shortly, which means that chicken's not even in the coop yet, in the chicken yard yet. There for like literally maybe 3 or 4 days in a row, every night when I come out, all the chickens were in the coop. Even the big ones that are sitting like right now on that roost, they were in the coop, and there'd be 1 or 2 little hens, little chicks running around. I'm gonna let her go in. There she went in. Now there's 2 little ones. No, there's a, no, that's 2 little ones. Get in. Come on, guys. Thank you, honey. I don't know if you helped do that, but they're in. All right, I'm gonna pour this into Molly's trough. Then I'm gonna go, no, it looks like that gate's been, no, it's not. It must have just rolled closed. I bet she bumped it or something as she come in. I know y'all are gonna get the sky. I'm sorry. Listen to her. I'm right here, Ladybug. Yes, give me a minute. Don't you come up on me on my feet. She's not really that big. Let me zoom out. She was looking, well, she's big. Her little horns coming in. We didn't dehorn her. If I thought about it, I would have had Dad do it when she was a calf, done that little burn. I think you can do the same thing to them. I'm assuming you do. Same thing to them as you do goats. Take that little that little rod thing and heat it up, and it just, I know it probably hurts them for a little bit, but it didn't hurt them for long. Hey guys. Hey duck ducks. Hey duck ducks. There's one of the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the other 5. That chicken's out, and there's another chicken over there out. Look at her. She's gonna chase her off. That poor duck. After getting them turtles out of there, we didn't have another accident or murder. That's what I call it. We didn't have another murder. All right, let's see. Yeah, she just bumped this and it closed. There. We step on it. Push it down on the ground. All right. Let's go. Come on. Let's go feed the... Come on. Let's go feed the goats. This is just my evening. Now she'll eat that. And it's 8. If y'all remember back, if you go back and look at some of the other videos, always by 8, she done had her bottle. Come on. Come on. She'd already had her bottle by now. And I'd have her locked in there. I don't leave her locked anymore. That little gate right there on that cyclone gate will stay open all night. And about 8:30, 8:45, it'll be dark. It'll be completely dark. But everything will been done out here already. And I'll just come give her a bottle right over the edge of that little fence thing right there by the gate. So let me get over here and feed these guys. You know what? This ladder sitting here, I don't know what you can see, how much you can see. Do you even want to see? You know what? I'm going to leave it. I don't really even know how much you can see. Let me see. Let me do something. This is what I'm going to say to you guys. If this was boring to you and you didn't want to see me out there trying to feed the goats, then you're just going to have to tell me after this video when you see it, say that was boring, we don't care about seeing all that. And then I won't put the camera, I won't set it up. Sometimes you guys say y'all want to see the longer videos, and then I do a longer video and then I feel bad. couple of eggs out of the goat pen. One's a duck. One's a chicken. All right. Guess y'all can see me shoo them in. Oh, that's too high. All right, I'll just do it. I don't know how to do it. So I don't know where to sit you. About that. All right, if nobody touches that, I gotta do. Oh, it closed. See, just a second it closed. All right, so. No. Go. Oh, crud. Well, she's gone for the night. I guess Jensen pushed that open. Dadgummit, Jensen. Go, come on. Go, Big Red. Go. 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 No, ma'am. Go. 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 Red, let's go. Get in there. Get in there. Come on. Big Red, you're going in. Let's go. Red, get in there. What is wrong with you? Get in there. You too. Go. Seriously, I'm going to tell y'all something. I do not believe that the big chickens like roosting with those little chickens. I don't believe they do. I know those few days it stormed, they were they were in there already. The few stormy days that we had. And pick up my bucket. But that night, after whatever it was that injured that one and killed that buff right there on that roost, it was like for a week. I want to say a week, but I don't know, my days run together, but it was a while. And those big chickens were in every night, in the coop. I didn't have to do one thing to make them go in. And now we've reverted back to having to chase them in. And if y'all seen in that, I don't know how good of y'all could see, but Big Red was refusing to go. So I don't know, maybe seriously they just don't like being in there with those little chicks. The little ones don't even try use. There's about 3 or 4 of them that use the roost. I have another roost, and I don't even know if I did a video of that, but I had the one in this corner, then I had one across the back, and I built one on this wall. So now on all 3 walls, except for the door wall, there are roosts going up. And all the big chickens use a roost, all the little ones lay on the ground in a huddle, like they're still using each other's protection, as each other as protection, and they don't need warmth. It's hot as it can be out here. But I don't know. I've got to hurry up, and I know one thing I'm fixing to say it. Get ready. I have to hurry up and get that built, that top done, and get another strand of wire across this side and across this little section here. I've already got that piece there. While I'm doing way over here, my camera doesn't look like that. It's because of the actual camera. Where that, it almost looks like where the light is. That post right there, the corner of the gate. Remember when the chickens were roosting up there and I had the water trough right there? So I put a little piece of what was left over chicken wire of something I had and did it up there. And that kept them from jumping there. And that's when they moved down to this other section. But they were leaving that alone. They couldn't sit up there. Their wire was there. So I've got to get a strand. Let me see. It was 42, I think. I need to get another 50-foot roll. Look at that little white chicken. She just flew up on that fence right there. Now she's up on the post. Can y'all see her? She's all the way up on that post. I'm not putting her in. She can fly down inside and roost inside. But I'm not going out there to chase her down. If she can fly that well, she can get away from a predator. She's fixing to fly down inside. Look at that. She's gonna chase down bugs that are flying around in there. That's funny. This is 42, this side. And then this, it's not 8, this would be like 6 or 7, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, so another 50-foot roll of wire above what's there. That will completely keep them from jumping that high up onto those fences. Now, you just seen that little one. It didn't matter if that little wire was there or not. She flew all the way up, landed on it for a second, and then hopped to that post. So, the only thing that's going to stop that is when the net goes across the top. But truthfully, if they would just go in at night, and if this has to be my routine every night of chasing them in, then I guess that's my routine. Because I started giving them a couple of days ago. Remember I said I started opening the gate and letting them have free roam of the yard? But that gold one that is now hiding wherever she went, she didn't run off to hide. She's the one that digs in the mulch. Her and 2 or 3 of these little ones, these young ones, they're flying over. So what I'm going to have to do is clip the wings of all the young ones so they can no longer fly. There's a chicken over there running up and down Tony's fence line. The duck's over there too. One of the ducks is over there too. But there's a chicken, a dart. It's ridiculous, isn't it? They flew their butts in there, but now they're going to run up and down the fence line like they don't know how to get out. Well, she's staying there too. As I was saying, I want them to be able to free range a little bit. And if that just means my entire yard, then that means my entire yard. I don't mind. I don't really like to find poop on my deck, but you know, I don't mind them free ranging in the yard. It gives them a little bit more pickings, you know, to go after. And I've got I guess you'd call it an automatic feeder. It's not really automatic. It holds 15 pounds of feed. It's on the ground. So it's a metal can right there. It's full of scratch. So only thing I need to do to that is cover it if it's going to rain. And those, I've got a feed bowl somewhere, one of those heavy duty rubber ones, those real thick rubber ones you can get like at Tractor Supply and stuff. It fits down perfectly over the, now she's gonna fly up on that door. Hey, how do I get in here? Oh my gosh. I guess I'm gonna have to go try to let her in. I don't want her trying to get in and can't. I am watching a movie called The Wildling. It's got that oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Liv Tyler in it. She plays a cop. It looks like they're in the mountains somewhere. And it's pretty good. It's, you know, it's just sort of slow moving and it ain't nowhere near being real. There's nothing that duck is chasing that chicken down over there. It'd be funny if that duck was saying, you should have been, oh, mosquitoes are getting me. All right, so I am going to go force her in. Then I'm going to go in and make Molly a bottle. And what I would like to do, and I'll say this one before I go in. If I could get all that wrapped up there and get the net put over, that might not do nothing but keep the predators out at night. Therefore, if the older chickens want to hang out, they can hang out outside. They don't have to go in. And if the little ones are content and happy running in at night, then they're all in and locked up, and you might have a scraggle, like that one right there, hanging out, straggler. But at least they would be protected, all wired in and netted over. To an extent, they would be protected. It would detour something from trying to mess with them. But in the daytime, I can still let them out to have the yard to mess around in and eat in and scratch in and eat the ants and eat the bugs and all those good things. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go in. I love you guys. Just a little bit of night chores for y'all. Might have been boring and you don't want to see this stuff anymore. Let me know. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all.